I've been here since 1993, and it's always in the back of my mind that these students someday will go to a larger school, and if they've only been to this school, it'll be quite a transition for them. So I've always tried to give them experiences so that they wouldn't be so foreign to them. Today, with the school actually closing, and I have a kindergartner here who this is all he knows. Of course, we go on field trips. We even go to other schools and visit at times. And I'm just trying to encourage the students that they're going to do fine where they are. And if you talk to some of the fifth graders, they will say to you, yes, I'm worried about going to middle school, but all fifth graders are worried about going to middle school. And I just encourage them and say, you're going to do fine, and they will.
Donna, since 1993, you've driven 30 minutes, 26 miles from your driveway to get here every day. You said that you don't live in this community, but your heart is here. What has kept you going since 1993 to keep on coming back year after year to this school? That's
so easy to say children. It doesn't even have to, I don't even have to say school, but it's children and children learning, but that's school.
When you wanted to come here in 93, what did you hope to create in this building?
I have to say, I try to think back at why, now I wish I'd kept a journal, why I wanted to come here. I don't know why. I had only known about this school from seeing it in the newspaper. I'd never even driven by it because I'm a Manatee County native. And I don't know why I wanted to come here. But after I was here, it was a little while after I came here, because that was a big transition for me from teaching in one classroom with 25 students down to this, and all different levels. But every classroom has different levels. And I always say you should focus on the children, not on the curriculum. Focus on what the children need. But after I was here a while, I realized that I needed to learn myself about multi-age teaching. And I had, in college, I'd read about non-graded schools, and I further studied that and continuous progress. So when you have a child for 6 years, you can help them with continuous progress and just keep progressing till you're ready to go.
You've built so many memories here, and this, it's filled with newspaper clippings and just memorabilia. What does Dr. Diana Green, the superintendent's idea of creating a museum of this school, what does that mean to you? Your eyes kind of light up when you heard about that idea.
I'm delighted with her idea. Of course, but more than that, I would like to see a school operating here. But it's just not happening. So I'm delighted with that, because I do love this building. I spent 23 years, 196 days a year in this school for 23 years, a minimum of 196. And I want to see the building preserved and taken care of, and a museum, but not only a museum where it's open once a month, but a museum where children will come and get to really see history. Not just learn about it and be told about it and look at a picture on the internet or in a book, but they will come and get to experience it.
What was it like for children when the school was established in the early 30s compared to today, even though the building is the same?
Right. Yeah. Well, when I read, and also I have over the years met some people who went to school here in the 30s and 40s. There was no air conditioning. There weren't even screens on the windows to begin with. There was not a kitchen. The children brought their own lunch. There weren't restrooms the first year that the school was open. There were outhouses out back. And you and I've seen outhouses at museums, but can't imagine having an outhouse at school.
So even though it's an early 1930s building, it really has changed with the times. And how have you given the children a modern education in an old building?
We follow the same curriculum that everyone else does, and technology helps to bring the world to these children. In fact, my students love to go on Google Earth and find their house. And there you go. There's a lesson on latitude and longitude and addresses and topographical maps and all that.
What are are you going to be doing over the summer in this building after the kids leave?
I'm going to be weeding out the trash, and I'm going to evaluate books, musical instruments, those kinds of things, to see what should stay in this school, that should be something that people would see when they come. And also, yes, getting rid of some modern furniture. Anything in here that's Formica, bye-bye. It's going to be wood in here. And try to make it look like it did originally. I think it would be exciting to get some grants to purchase furniture, old furniture to go here, paint all the chalkboards black.
Any parting words you think that people should know about you or the community?
Well, except for my grandchildren, my children. This has been the best 23 years of my life being here at this school. I've got to practice what I believe is right for children. I've gotten to do what I was put on earth to do, and I just could not be happier.